Hello everyone, this is V, Buzzing with V. Welcome to another video. We are making some reindeer treat boxes with ScrapDivaDesigns.com reindeer die set, as well as some older dies from her shop. And unfortunately that fishtail banner isn't available. We are using the Christmas stamp and die set as well. The stamp in particular that we're going to use is the Fa La 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 one, and I absolutely love that. Check out ScrapDivaDesigns.com. This is all of her information. She has a YouTube, an Instagram, a TikTok, and a Pinterest. Follow the hashtag to gain more inspiration from talented crafters using all of her products. And so let's go ahead and begin with the fishtail banner. This is how it looks when you stamp it. I stamped it in black, stays on ink. I will show you that in the end. And we are currently making some reindeer boxes. How cute are these, you guys? To gift to anybody. They can also be used as Christmas favors if you're having a party. Such a cute idea. The treat box is also great for candles and embellishments, so if you want to add that as well. Also for craft fairs. Oh my goodness, this is so easy to make. So let's go ahead and begin. So start off with a 2.5 inch by 11.5 inch piece of pattern paper. I do have a 12 inch piece of pattern paper. You're going to want to score at 1 inch, 2.5 inches, 4.5 inches, 6.5 inches, 8.5 inches, and 10 inches. Later on, I do cut off that extra inch for my sheet of cardstock. After scoring, this is what it should look like. I'm scoring all my score lines. This is what you're left with. So it should look like that. I'm also going to use a circle die. Use any die that you have on hand. The size in particular that I'm using is 2 3/4 of an inch. And I'm going to slide my sheet of paper right through the circle die. And what I'm going to do is just cut the edge off. So not cutting a full circle, just cutting probably a third of a circle. And this is how I do it. I'm going to run this through my die cutting machine just like this. I want to show this on camera so you can see how the sheet of paper is inserted into the die and how I cut it. And it's super easy. This is what you're left with, like a semicircle. And do the other side as well. This is where the other inch is cut off. So once I run this through the die cutting machine, it'll cut off the excess and I'm left with what I need. I'm just about all set. This is what it should look like. Each edge should be round. Now for the sides, cut 2 pieces at 3 inches by 2.5 inches. The sides you will score at 1.5 inch, 2.5 inch, and the bottom you will score at 1.5 inch. Then snip off the bottom corners like so. And fold your score lines. So let's get started and assemble our box. This is how you will glue it. I grab one of my side pieces and I'm going to glue the side piece to the bottom of the box. So the side piece that I'm gluing is at 3 inches. Start off with your choice of glue and glue it to the middle of the 11-inch piece of cardstock. Do the same to the other side. I'm adding some glue, adhering it to the 11-inch piece of pattern paper. Now for the sides, I'm also using hot glue. You're able to use your glue of choice. For me, I just need it to be done fast considering I am doing a video. I'm all set. My box is assembled, ready to decorate how I prefer. So for the bow, I do add a layering piece, and what I do is I just cut 2 bows and I snip off the middle of that bow to add that circle on top of one of my bow layers. So it just gives it an extra layer here. I'm adding my reindeer as well, my antlers. And now for my ears. So for the ears, I do use liquid glue because they are an intricate piece. And so I just like how it looks right there. Now for my lashes, I wanted to make this face, well, her eyes in particular, looking like she had makeup. So what I did is I doubled layered with the gold and the black, so it kind of looks like she has eyeliner on and eyeshadow, so it just gives it a little girly feel. And I just love lashes. I love how the die has these little lashes. So I am also using Barely Arts for that liquid glue. It is a small piece. There's no way I could use hot glue for that. I'm just about done with this treat box. The face is on and the bow is on. I'm using this paper punch from Hobby Lobby. I will link the size below in the description. So I just punch out one hole. This is for my twine that I'm going to use. I am also using the stamp set from ScrapDiva Designs. And I snip off one of the edges on that fishtail banner and I punch a hole. So grab some twine, your twine of choice. You could find some at Hobby Lobby, Joann's, or Dollar Tree, as well as Michael's, or even on Amazon. I'm using this one from Dollar Tree that I picked up last year, and I was lucky enough to find one roll and I grabbed it. A little quick tip, if you're having trouble with your twine unraveling, just add some liquid glue to the tip and rub it with your fingers and you will be all set to go. The majority of the time, I usually tie my bows off camera. I wanted to show you this in particular because the way I tie the knot, you tie the knot and make sure the knot is as close to the hole as possible, not on top of the paper or the treat bag. You want it as close to the hole as possible. So once that you've done your knot, thread your sentiment and go ahead and tie your bow. So I'm kind of fiddling here because I want my sentiment to be in a particular place, pointing in a certain direction, and that's why I'm here fiddling around with it. But for you, you could do it however you prefer. Okay, that took a little bit here. So it's all done. I love how my bow looks. It's perfectly set, and as well as the sentiment. I'm snipping off the excess and adding some Barely Arts glue to the edges of the twine so they don't fray. And everything is looking great. Doing the same to the other end. So just add some Barely Arts and rub it through your fingers a little and you're done. Well, this concludes the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. And be sure to check out ScrapDiva Designs. I have a discount code. It's V10. If I'd inspired you today, please use it. I'd appreciate it. And these are your boxes. I hope you'll be making some boxes. These are the ink pads I used, as well as the stamp set. Be sure to follow me here on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and I will see you in the next video.